Delta Force has finally announced the official release date for PC along with some additional information we can expect for the launch. The Steam Next Fest event has finished up along with the Delta Force demo, and I hope everyone enjoyed their time on the game, even though it was brief. This was our last chance to get our hands on Delta Force before the full release, which I can confidently confirm is December 5th. Unfortunately, the demo was nothing new, just the same playtest as before, but this demo allowed players to try the game who maybe missed the first playtest. I've seen many questions and concerns about Delta Force, and my goal for today's video is to cover most of these topics and get you up to date with everything that's going on, including some of my personal concerns with the game. Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Zenna. I'm primarily a Battlefield content creator, but really I just enjoy FPS games. Delta Force has really caught my attention, and over the course of this next year, I plan on covering this game in depth with weapon guides, news, updates, epic vehicle moments, and of course, top-tier gameplay. If this interests you at all, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you around for this amazing Delta Force journey we're about to embark on. Starting off with a popular topic for many people, controller support. For any of my console friends out there, you can expect to be playing Delta Force early next year, Q1 2025. Unfortunately, at this time, I don't have an exact date. Also, just to be clear, this includes all controller support, meaning you will not be able to use controller on PC until the console version launches. I know it sucks, but I have confidence your patience will be rewarded. So for now, just hang in there. If I were you, I would do everything you can to learn the game, so that way, once you get your hands on it, you'll be confident with the menus, the game modes, operators, and weapon selection. Moving forward with the additional news and updates about the release, all of this information is coming directly from the Delta Force website and Twitter. The first season will be called Genesis, which I think is a pretty cool name. Delta Force did drop a trailer on their YouTube and Twitter that sets the tone and provides some background information on the game. From what I can tell, most of this information will be tied in with the campaign, but I could also see this lore being used in the extraction mode as well. From what I'm reading online about Season 1, we can expect a ton of new content, improvements to gameplay, improved performance, bug fixes, and a stronger anti-cheat system. This all sounds great on paper, but I'll be curious to see some patch notes or get my hands on the game to see what's actually been improved. I hope the devs aren't just telling us what we want to hear, rather than actually addressing these issues. I know a huge concern for many players has been language and server options. The global open beta will offer support for English, French, German, Latin American, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Russian, Japanese, traditional Chinese, Turkish, Korean, and Arabic. As for server options, I understand certain players are tired of playing on 200 ping and would like to access better servers. Delta Force hasn't specified which regions will be getting servers, but they have said they will be expanding to better accommodate a wider range of players. I'm happy to report there will be no more progress resets on your account, meaning we can finally grind the content in the game without having to restart. I'm really looking forward to what they implement as far as challenges, mastery levels, or other avenues to grind. I don't speak for everyone, but personally, I enjoy having things in the game that I can grind and work towards. A good example of this would be service stars from older Battlefield games. I enjoy being able to showcase all of the work I've put into my account and share it with other players. I think a well put together service record can really go a long way for players to showcase their stats and achievements. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this matter. Circling back around to the season launch, we can expect new maps, operators, vehicles, and more. Yes, you did hear me correctly, new maps, as in more than one. I have some insider information claiming that we will get 4 maps per season, although this is not confirmed from Delta Force. Maybe it's a split between Havoc Warfare and Hazard Operations. I think a more realistic number would be 2 maps a season, but we will see at launch. I'm not sure why they are promoting operators, because on their website right now, it has a picture of just one operator, so I'm a little confused on this matter. My best guess says the next operator will be a medic, considering that's the only class where we have one operator to choose from. Same thing could be said for the vehicle side of things. They're promoting vehicles. However, on their website, I'm looking at a picture of a single vehicle, which appears to be a Little Bird helicopter. I promise I'm not trying to critique the devs on these little things. I'm simply trying to gather accurate information for all of you. So if I get any of this wrong, I apologize. Lastly, on the content side of things, based off of their website, it's looking like 3 new guns, and from what I can tell, it's an LMG, a marksman rifle, and a new assault rifle. This is not confirmed, I'm just using the information I have available. Another touchy subject for many people has to be microtransactions. Obviously, since this is a free-to-play game, there will be paid content available for purchase. This will include things like battle passes, weapon skins, vehicle skins. From what I'm hearing, the skins will be military focused and have a more serious tone, which I think many players will appreciate. It's hard to take games like COD seriously when I'm running around with the Easter Bunny and 21 Savage. The devs have consistently reassured us there will be no pay-to-win elements in Delta Force. I hope they stand true on this statement because that's a great way to ruin your game. I've seen several posts on Reddit worried about the extraction mode being pay to win with the Mandelbrick system, which for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's essentially a loot box. I don't play the extraction mode, so I don't have all the information, but apparently you can get access to more powerful ammo and gear through the Mandelbricks. If this is true, I can definitely see this being an issue moving forward. Since we are talking about the extraction mode, I thought I'd bring up one of my concerns, which involves the dev team focusing more of their resources and energy towards the extraction mode compared to the battlefield mode. I don't have any basis for this claim other than my own personal worry. I understand there are tons of committed players to the extraction genre, but at the same time, I hope they don't forget about us Battlefield boys. If Delta Force fails, we are screwed. There's nothing else out there for us to play, especially when it comes to a combined arm shooter that's not a milsim. It seems like maybe there are 4 or 5 different extraction shooters to play if Hazard Operations goes south, so at least y'all have options. Also, just to be clear, I do not want the extraction mode to fail. I honestly hope it does really well. That way the community grows, the devs make more money, and the game exceeds our expectations long term. Another major concern of mine is the fact that they changed it from early access to open beta. I know some of y'all might be thinking, who cares, it's just a title, but if that was the case, why did they change it if it doesn't matter? I think it's time we all look in the mirror and adjust our expectations for this game. Don't get me wrong, I cannot wait for Delta Force to release, but I fear even after 4 years of development, the game is not ready. They changed it to open beta because they are still expecting server issues, performance issues, bugs, and really they just want to back up their live service model if the content gets stale after a month or two. I genuinely hope I am wrong on this matter, but I don't think there's anything wrong with me being concerned. I don't want our hopes too high, only to get let down a month from now when the game launches. For the time being, let's ride the hype train. I hope Delta Force knocks the FPS market out of the water with this title. Let's make the COD fanboys jealous with this one so they drop Black Ops 6 and come running to play Delta Force. Let's show EA and DICE how to make a great game so they can, in turn, produce a great product on their end and bring back Battlefield. I hope Delta Force shows the world that the FPS community is alive and well. We just need the right product to show it off. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say how thankful I am for you taking the time out of your day to support my channel. I tried to cover as much information as possible in a short time frame, and I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy, please consider dropping a like and subscribing for more Delta Force content. I'm truly looking forward to the full release, and I hope all of you are as well. If I missed any news, updates, or your own personal concerns about the game, please drop a comment. I'd love to have a conversation with you. That's all I have for y'all today. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. How's my Glock taste, bitch? You like that? Ah! Oh, my gun didn't reload. I'm fucked. Why does the gun take so long to reload? Ah! It takes so long to reload the gun. Fuck.
We have not secured the target and cannot break through the enemy's defense.
My team is doo-doo. My team is doo-doo. I tried, boys. I tried. GG's, though. Not a terrible game. Not anything 6 and 29, ladies and gentlemen. 6 and 29. Ah.